In a time long past, there lived a warrior named Keto, renowned for his bravery and skill in battle. He had fought valiantly for his kingdom, earning glory and respect. But fate can be cruel, and in one catastrophic battle, Keto lost everything: his comrades, his honor, and his will to fight. Despondent and aimless, he wandered the land, haunted by the ghosts of his past. Keto's journey eventually led him to a remote mountain monastery, where a renowned Zen monk, Master Ryokan, resided. Seeking solace and answers, Keto approached the gates and requested to speak with the master. The monks welcomed him, offering food and shelter. After a few days of rest, Keto was granted an audience with Master Ryokan. "Master," Keto began, "I have lost everything. My life, my purpose, and my will to continue. What can I do?" Master Ryokan observed Keto with kind, understanding eyes. "Follow me," he said, leading Keto to the monastery's courtyard, where an ancient bell stood, covered in moss and dust. The bell was large and imposing, yet it did not ring. "This bell," Master Ryokan explained, "is your responsibility now. You must care for it every day, but know this, it will never ring." Confused but obedient, Keto accepted the task. Every morning, he would clean the bell, ensuring it was free of dirt and debris. At first, his thoughts were consumed by anger and frustration. Why had he been given such a pointless task? How could this help him find meaning in his life? Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Keto continued his work with the bell, gradually becoming more mindful of his surroundings. He noticed the changing seasons, the way the light shifted through the trees, and the songs of the birds. His anger and despair began to fade, replaced by a quiet acceptance of his new life. One evening, as the sun set behind the mountains, Master Ryokan approached Keto. "Tell me, Keto," he said, "what have you learned from the silent bell?" Keto pondered the question, then replied, "I have learned that in silence there is peace, in stillness there is clarity. The bell does not ring, yet it has taught me to listen to myself and to the world around me. I have found a new purpose in simply being present." Master Ryokan smiled. "Indeed, Keto, the bell's silence is its greatest lesson. In our lives, we often seek noise and action, believing they will bring us fulfillment. But true peace comes from within, from the quiet acceptance of what is." As Keto continued to reflect on his journey, he realized that the monastery had become a sanctuary not just for his body, but for his spirit. He no longer felt the weight of his past failures or the need to prove himself through battle. Instead, he found joy in the simplicity of his daily tasks and the beauty of the world around him. Years passed, and Keto remained at the monastery, eventually becoming a teacher himself. He shared his story with new students, guiding them to discover their own inner peace. The silent bell, ever present in the courtyard, stood as a symbol of his transformation. Through his journey, Keto learned that even when all hope seems lost, there is always a path to renewal. It is not found in the clamor of the outside world, but in the quiet depths of one's own heart. The silent bell had not only marked the end of his old life but also the beginning of a new one, filled with wisdom, peace, and a profound connection to the present moment.